Hey, welcome back. This is Sound Signals. I'm your host, Summer, where we help people take back their interests and help them become their own bank. The key to all of this is to pass the knowledge along. And if you are new to the channel, definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified. If you are a subscriber to this channel, always, thank you for your support here at Sound Signals. Okay, let's jump right in. So we have gold up as always, and as you can see, it definitely hit our target. It's going actually a little beyond that. Perfectly fine. So let's just go down to the lower time frame so you can see some candles, what actually happened, what actually transpired. So you can see that it was a beautiful head and shoulders pattern. Even if you don't think so, like I said, even if you don't think this was a head and shoulders pattern, that's perfectly fine. You still could have traded this descending triangle, but more of a yeah, you could say descending triangle because of how flat it is here and then how it descends down here. Okay, but either way, you could have traded this pennant, flag, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. We would have still got the same target. Okay, the target was here. Like I said, we took majority profit here, right here in this area. Didn't let it. We missed this here. It's all right. Then it came back down, consolidated a little bit. Told you people were thinking about what's going on, what kind of this was anticipation news here. Okay, but anyways, finally they figured it out. Okay, well this must be good news for for gold and bad news for the dollar. Okay, so they finally figured it out, and there you go. And that's what transpired there. So now I'm going to keep this because obviously it hit take profit, yes, but remember our main goal is 3K. Okay, if you haven't been paying attention to this channel or you're new, our main goal is 3K. Okay, this is a very long term trade. All right, here it is there. Okay, 3K. It's always been 3K. Nothing has changed, right? And I said the only way this will change is if this black support line was broken. It didn't. It actually held up very well, and I actually said, look, hey, remember this is on a smaller time frame. As you can see that head and shoulders pattern there, you can see it's right there. It's very small, right? So that's a very short-term move. Here, you can see even a larger one on the larger time frame there. Okay? And if we were to measure this, I'll do it again because I did it on my other videos. This is our next target zone, okay? So we have a couple battles we have to get through, and I'm going to show you those. So we have some right here, a little bit of resistance here. Generally all in this zone. Let me make it red so you guys know. This is the battle zone. Okay? So you have some a little bit here, and obviously you have some here, okay? So these are some of the zones that really, and then if you look a little bit to the left too, you can see a little bit here. But that's too far left for me, so this is, for me, these are the battle zone it has to get through, right? And so what, okay, what do I see what's going to happen next? Well, I think we're probably going to consolidate here a little bit, make another type of pattern, probably even retest this head and shoulders here, which is fine. And then finally come up and then battle here. Okay? This is the battle zone here. Because look, you have a downtrend here, this resistance. And then you also have a horizontal here. Okay? So, like I said, We might see some consolidation here, maybe some sideways movement. If not, we actually see a retest here, come down, then break to the upside. Like I said, this is a battle zone. And after we get through this, we break. Maybe we break to the top. I don't know. Or we break out, retest, and then break through. Okay? Or, let me give you another scenario. We break, retest, we hit with some resistance here, retest again, and then break through. Okay? So I prefer, more of the stair step moves, because these are just opportunities and opportunities and opportunities to get in. But am I going to get what I want? No. I'm just going to watch the market and see what it tells me. And so far, it told me this move here was successful. This came out very good. It's a beautiful move. Okay, so let's get rid of some of this stuff that we don't need for next time. I'm gonna leave this here because now you guys know this is a little bit of the battle zone. You can see this is a bit of the neckline here. Okay, so you can see just like this on our head and shoulders pattern. Let's go down to the see on the daily, you see it's just a long wick right there. You see this long wick? I don't know if you can see it with this green, but there's a long wick right there, right? Okay. If we go down to the 4 hour just a little bit, that long wick is actually this. Okay, this anticipation candles, this large green candle and this large red candle. That's what that wick is. And all it was saying was, hey, if this is the neckline for this head and shoulders here, then this was a fake out. Okay, that's all it was saying. It was a fake out. Then it came back in. It held. The shoulder held. Look, clearly it held perfect. And then it took off. Okay, that's if you've seen the head and shoulders pattern. If you were anticipating that pattern, hey, if you missed that, then your pattern was this descending triangle or flag, and all it was another fake out. You probably seen it. You're like, oh man. You're like, oh, it's going to break to the upside, and then it didn't. Okay, came back down, held. Guess what? Finally broke out. I like to say, all of this is the breakup. Okay. Then retest. You see, I came back and say, hey, I missed you. Descending triangle back here. Okay. Or pennant, flag, whatever. It doesn't matter. Then it reached its target. And that's what we like to see, okay? We normally like to see a breakout, retest, and then reach the target. That's exactly what happened. So that was perfect. And so now we can get rid of all of this because now you know. Now you know. That's just a simple play that worked out really well. And like I said, so what's next? What I see next is like I said, either some consolidation here or a retest of this head and shoulders pattern. So maybe around here. So let me give you some numbers because it's kind of hard to tell. So maybe some consolidation still stuck around here. Or a retest around here. So somewhere in this zone between 1789 and 1776, that's what might happen. So like I said, consolidate here, or retest here, and then come up. Okay, so there are some numbers there if you need it. I'm gonna delete that, so just future reference. And then so yeah, that's it. Right now we just wait for our next setup. What's going to happen? We're just watching the trend. Okay, like I said, we are on this. We know the larger end goal. Okay, these are just short-term, very short-term moves. So if we know the larger end goal, we're not really worried, even if it falls all the way back down here, we're not that worried. Look at our entry. Look where our entry is at, okay? We're solid. We're solid, trust me. But I'm just showing you what might happen in the next few days, okay? Because I don't know what might happen in the next few days. I have to wait. I have to wait and see what develops. So If anybody tells you what can happen, I don't know. I could just show you what's going on in this larger time frame that I see a head and shoulders and inverse. So technically, if I was waiting for that move, I would wait for this to come all the way up, break, retest, and then get in, right? Or, um, or like how I did on this move here, I seen we got in the right shoulder, and if this is the right shoulder, then this is our entry. Do you see what I'm saying on the larger time frame? Okay, hopefully that you guys understood that, and it wasn't too confusing. Okay, so for now we're just waiting for some type of direction, really. Well, we know the direction, but really some development, further development of this trade here, okay, of gold. All right, so Bitcoin. Wow, so Bitcoin is looking awesome. It's teeny. I mean, it's right under, okay? It's simply right under. I mean, people, if you were just to take this trade here, you were to get in where we got in our buying zone here, look at that. I mean, you'll really be up 36%. Wow. It's amazing. But just to give you an idea, like if you were to get in this trade here, this was and on a 0.01 lot size, because I know most of us are beginner traders, so we're not going to be over leveraging like crazy. This is $1,000 move. Just letting you know. Okay. Just that there alone. Okay. And it technically hasn't even hit our target just yet, but I think by the time we see this video, we will be seeing 59. All right. But I'm gonna get rid of this, and also you can see I'm gonna show you on the 1 hour how it has held up nicely. You see, I told you we're just following the trend. We're just following the trend. I mean, what's new is just this this black trend line here. Okay, because I wanted you guys to get more of a visual, as you can see. Like, remember this was here last time. Okay, I told you this was here. If I wanted to be even more, I could even say this, but more specific. But I'm not. Just I'm just keeping it simple so you guys know. Okay, I'm following the trend, so you can actually trade this too. You know what I mean? This is just on a lower time frame, and you'll just be getting in and out more quicker, and a little bit more, or actually a lot more screen time versus something like this. You know what I mean? Like if you're trading a daily, it's not much screen time because you already got your entry. You already know where your target is. You're just gonna be managing, looking at periodically throughout, the day or whatever. Or sometimes you get alerts on your phone and you're like, oh, okay, it's moving where it should be. But something like this on the 1 hour, which is much more quicker. Like I'll even show you to see how long this took. If you were to enter here, got out here, it took about 2 days. Okay, so you're gonna be checking this out. You got in here, move is still playing out. This one's about 5 days, so this one's a little bit longer, but I'm going extremely far out. So maybe if I'm just here and going to the high, then it's about a 3-day move. You see, they're very short. And if I even go down even to the lower time frame, you can imagine how long that takes. But nonetheless, by the time we see it, I think by the time you see this video, it would definitely be hitting our target, our first target here, second target there. But so normally what happens if you're new to the channel, this is what we do, okay? Normally when it hits to our first target, we grab our fib. Okay, let's actually mark it. Let's see. So this is our target there. And then we grab our fib to that next target. And then we grab the bottom of it, since it is an uptrend, to the next higher low, okay? But we don't sometimes, and then what happens is, so if it hits there and if it hits it there, the target, we normally don't just put it right away. because we still have to see how the trade is, well, how the market is going to react. Okay, we don't know. It might, just from here, like I said, it might just go to our second target automatically, or if it doesn't, and it just simply just for some reason it just stops in its tracks at 59,389, 59,389. Then our next target, what we do is we just bring this up. Okay, let's unlock it really quick. And we just bring this up and we like, okay, this is our next buying zone right around here, 47.52. Okay, will we see that? We don't know yet because we have to wait. I'm just showing you what happens, what we do next. Okay, so like even if I say like say it hits our second target all the way to the top, we'll still bring it up like this, and then as you can see, the numbers move a little higher. So our this is still our zone, our buying zone, our next buying zone, as you can see. Okay, so that's for future reference. Like I said, by the time you see this video, it'll probably already hit here. What will happen once it hits here, we don't know. Okay, like I said, it may just blast off from there. I mean, those people are just like, oh no, I missed it. I gotta buy. And then some people, since 60K is the previous high here, the all-time high, then of course people that got in here and just want to make their money back are gonna get out, and so you'll see some selling pressure there as well. So don't be alarmed, just don't be alarmed. Just be patient. Trust me. Well, don't trust me. Who am I? But just if you don't trust anything, trust the charts. Just look at the charts, and the charts will tell you what possibly might happen and the reason for it might happening. Even on gold. Some people say, hey, we're in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend. Why would you be buying or whatever? Like that's what I see. Okay, and I also if I do add news, a little bit of inflation, but I don't watch the news, so I'm not a fundamentalist. Okay, I don't watch the news. I don't need to know. I don't need to know what's going on with the news. The charts would probably already tell me before the news, and normally it does. And then it makes sense, like, oh, that's why, because of this came out. You know what I mean? I feel like the news is a little late, and charts are just a tad bit early. Unless you're an insider, then of course, then you already anticipating. But anyways, so like I said, it might be hitting in this pretty soon. And just like I said, what we're gonna be doing is just we're just watching. We're just watching and waiting. We're solid. If you got in here with me, you have nothing to worry about, honestly. The trend is holding up well, as you can see, and I'm gonna show you on each of this on the 1 hour, so you just get an idea. Okay, but let's go to Ethereum now. Ethereum, woo, man, look at this beauty. All right, let's go. All right, as you can see, it held up very well too. Let's get down so you can see where our target is. Obviously, our first target is here, 45.52. Once it gets there, like I said, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. We could just anticipate that, hey, might be some selling pressure. If there is, then it might, retest here and then come up. Or like I said, it might just blast off to the second target. Who knows? Nobody knows. We just watch and wait. That's all. But like I said, if you got in here with me down here with this green, see this green box? You know where I got in. You know where I got in. It's no secret. And I even gave you another one. I said, hey, if you missed it, don't worry. You could even got in again if you missed that one. Let me just show you. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Let's see what's going on. Let's check it out. Yep. So there you go. You have it. If you missed it, don't worry. There was 1, 2. Those were your chances to get in right there. Those little purple. This is what I want. This is what I want to see when I want a trend to be held. Okay. You just want it to just hold and just follow. But you have to remember, this is a small time frame, right? Like this is small. So this is very small here, right? So we know eventually on a bigger time frame, it's probably going to reach somewhere here. I don't know. And then we're going to be looking for some a deeper correction. All right. Maybe not as deep as this. I don't think it'll get as deep as this, but maybe it'll, get deep as 50 or 38 and then, move its way up. But we're not there yet. This is just a quick video. I'm trying to make it as quick as possible, but I also like to give much value when it comes to these videos because I was new to trading too, and I wish people just explained it so easy, but everyone has different methods in explaining. But anyways, yeah, that's what's going on, okay? I'm just going to get rid of this because it's kind of annoying right there for me, but it was for you all. Okay, XRP. Same thing. Okay, same thing. It's all of this is happening. It's breaking out. It held. Okay. Remember, I did say on the last video that hey, it might come back down to 96 because I said there might be a flash crash, and you guys probably thinking like, where did she even get that number? Like. So let me get rid of this again, and let me show you. Well, actually, I don't have to get rid of that, but let me show you really quick. Where's the bar pattern? Okay. Remember, this is a W pattern here, okay? A W pattern. All right, this is a W pattern right there. Okay, so I'm just going to get the tail end of that W pattern and then reach to the high. All right. Then we just fit it accordingly. It doesn't have to be perfect right about there. Okay, maybe a little lower. Okay. So you're probably thinking, where did she get that number from? Well, I said maybe. Okay. I got this number because of here. You see, as I said, history doesn't have to repeat itself, but it sometimes rhymes. And if it did rhyme, then we could see this type of, the move was playing out well, and then all of a sudden this huge crash. Okay, and that lands us right about in that 95, 96 area. Okay, but I also said, hey, if this holds this $0.06 area, then it's a good area, right? I said, hey, this is saying this is a good area. Okay, this is, hey, we're solid. Nothing's happening. We're good. The uptrend is still happening. Okay, so I gave you two scenarios, but I did want you to be cautious about that just because of what happened in the past. Even though what happened in the past doesn't indicate future, it's just in case a maybe. All right, so that was it. But like I said, hey, if we're still solid, and I'm going to show you, look, we go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see where we're at. There it is. It is so beautiful. I mean, you could even see this beautiful W pattern. Okay, this is where, look. So what's new on this chart right here on this 1 hour is this black trend line. Okay, I'm just drawing it out so you guys can see. All right, I haven't even stretched it out yet because I just want you guys to see how it's playing out and how this is a trend. Literally, it's just making higher lows. It's making a higher high, higher low, a higher high, and a higher low. That's all an uptrend is. A downtrend is the opposite. It's making lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows. Okay, but that's it. So you can see it's playing out very nice. All right, so I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible. There it is. That's it. Okay. Moving on, you know where our target's at. You know where our future target is at. We discussed that, all the way up here. Okay. But anyways, all right. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. All right. So I did get in, and I told you that I needed something, a confirmation to get in. Okay. And we got it. So let me show you why I got in. Okay. I got in because look, it's hard to tell on the the daily. But if you go down to the 4-hour, you can see it very nice and clearly. Okay. What do you see? You should see it right away, right? You should. Your eyes by now. You should know how I trade. It's a nice W bottom. Woo! Yay. Okay. So I got in the W bottom, and also, I honestly waited for that close. I couldn't wait. I wanted to make a video this day, but I had just made one the previous day. So, and there's not much to show. Like, I usually like to show like a lot of movement on all of these those charts, but and I finally got some more movement on the cryptos, and then gold obviously hit the target. But okay, so I had to wait for this close, and when I was going to make the video, it was like 23 minutes left, and I was like, yeah, no, I'll just let them know tomorrow. But here we are. So today is tomorrow, and I definitely got in, and I told you I needed some type of pattern, some type of confirmation. So it did everything. I followed all my rules, so I feel fairly confident in this. And not only do I feel fairly confident, but I also like that this pattern here, like it came, like it's very strong. Like it went deep into here already. Like I didn't expect this. All this I didn't expect. You know, I was thinking more of it's going to consolidate, maybe get hit here. You know, get hit here a little bit because this is resistance. This is resistance here, and I'm like, okay, and then it's gonna fall down, and then find a level of support, right? So I was expecting to be in this trade a little bit longer, right? But I like that it's showing some strength, okay? I like that it's showing some strength because that means possibly that this might be flipped, right? So it might break out, and then this will be our support there. So I mean, it's playing out really well. But let me not show you that. That's not the only reason why I got in as well. Remember I told you on the bottom here. Okay, look at that. So obviously it already hit the curve, but when I was looking at it, this was still just coming down. So, and that cross was, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, we showed you on what happened with XRP and all that. So you should know by now. If you don't watch the videos, I suggest that you watch the previous videos. I really do. I try to give as much value as possible. I really do. And as be transparent as possible as well. But anyways, so yeah, so I don't think it's going to reach this technical target, okay? So I'm just going to get rid of this. I will keep this just because it did break this level. So it might come up here. So what might happen is that we might get a reverse here, break back down, you know, find some level of support here, and then, you know, off to the races. But also, if you look at that, that might be another pattern for you to enter on a higher time frame, okay? If, see that? Now you see the W pattern there, okay? So that's possibly what might happen, okay? Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I just wait until the chart develops, and then I go from there. But it came very close to this support here, but it didn't. So, but also, like I said too, I wanted to hold this 200 MA there, and it held it like a beast. I mean, it held. So that's what I wanted to see, okay? And it did. And then I also wanted some type of chart pattern, and then I get my candlestick confirmation, and then there you go. And the rest is history. That's all we do. So that's it for me. You know, definitely pass this knowledge along, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.